and welcome. Today's 15-minute video is going to be a series of mat Pilates exercises working on our backs on the mat and also in a side lying position, mainly focused on engaging that deep core, building up some abdominal strength and working on our hip and glute strength. We've got 2 sets of exercises, 3 exercises in each, which we will repeat twice. And that is it, no equipment required. Beautiful. Beginning the first series with our arms up above us, we're going to gently raise one arm up, down and one leg up. Reciprocal arms and legs here, followed by the other one. So we're very used to this movement with just the legs, but now we're adding in the arms as well to engage a little bit more of our upper abdominals. Think about your resting head position. The chin should be pointing down or tucked nicely into your chest as opposed to pointing up to the roof. Sometimes if it does point up, you might just need a pillow or some extra head support to help with that positioning. So really concentrating on our alignment here, starting quite gentle, thinking about our neutral spine, so that little lumbar curve that we have, holding in our belly, so 3, 2 and 1. Relaxing those arms down, we go straight into our glute bridges, bringing those hips up and down. Just starting with our regular bridges this evening. Again, really focusing on technique, so making sure you press those backs into the mat before you lift up. Squeeze as much as you can at the top and back down. Doing a few of these repetitions, and then we're going to add in a little bit more of a challenge. So breathing out as you bring that bottom up. You might like to inhale to prepare, and then exhale as you complete that movement. Okay. Next rep, see if you can bring your bottom up, hold it there, lift one leg in the air, bring it back down, lifting the other leg back down, and then lowering the bridge. So with this one, you really want to make sure that those hips are staying level and that they're not rotating to the side as you transfer that weight. 3, 2 and 1. We'll be coming back to these bridges when we repeat. Lowering down for now. We straighten one leg, other stays where it is. We're going to onto single leg lowerings. So just bringing that leg down, engaging that deep core muscle and up. If you're wanting a bit of an extra challenge in this position, then you can bring that supporting leg to tabletop. So now the abs are engaged a little bit more. Still really focusing on control. Remembering our neutral pelvis, like I said before, little P in between the back and the mat, being gently squished. We keep the breath flowing, we never hold it with abdominal work. Good job, everyone. If you feel like this is becoming quite tight for your hip of that leg that's moving up and down, then you can always try with a bent leg. So that'll take some of the load off the hip flexors. Okay, and relaxing down. Beautiful work. We are bringing the hands up, going straight into our arm and legs. Single legs up and down. Progression, if you would like, is bringing both legs into tabletop and completing the movement from there. So we're using our reciprocal arm to the leg. So as left leg touches the mat or comes up, the right arm will be coming down. Left and right, and then right and left. A little bit of coordination, just to make the brain work even harder. Beautiful. See if you can keep both of those arms up above you. Well done, we have 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Good, lowering down. Take a quick break if you need. Inhale and exhale. And we move into our glute bridges. If you can, try and do that variation I was talking us through before. So lifting one leg up at a time and then lowering back down. If you feel like your hips are swaying or you're dropping through one side as you lift the leg up, then just go back to the original bridges, or you can even try just lifting a heel instead of the whole leg. So if I was to demonstrate, you come up and instead of lifting the whole leg, it's just the heel popping off. I know that's hard to see across the screen. Really nice work, everyone. So these single leg bridges will be demanding a little bit more through one glute at a time. We have 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Really nice control, everyone. Good work. Okay, going on to that single leg stretch with our other leg this time. So remember, option 1 is with that foot planted on the ground. You're still working hard in this position. If you want an extra challenge, bringing that leg to tabletop. Resting it down, as long as there's no strain through the back if you're in this second position. It might be worth resting your hands on top of those tummy muscles and just feeling to see what they do as you lower your leg and bring it back up. What we are aiming for is that tight core muscle to stay switched on. You feel like your tummy's bulging or doming as that leg comes down, then see if you can just take that leg to the point where it doesn't dome and then bring it back up. Beautiful work, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Lowering those legs down. Take a quick rock side to side just to stretch out that back, and then we will move into our second series for today. Okay, when you're all ready, coming onto your side now, we're going to prop ourselves up. So on our elbow, which is in line with the shoulder, other hand behind the head, we're bringing that knee to our our elbow. So we're getting a little bit of our side abdominals here, knee to elbow and back down. Good work. So when we're doing this, we want to think about keeping that space in between our ear and our shoulder. So don't let yourself slouch. Make sure you're pulled up through that area. Keep going, everyone. Okay. Beautiful work. A few more seconds here. Should really feel those muscles in through the side here as you take that elbow to knee. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Resting yourself down now. So resting that hand on your arm if it feels comfortable. We're going to bring the leg forward, so into flexion and then back to where we started with it, and then a little side lift. So I know we've all mastered that side lift. We've never really done flexion in this position, but what you want to think about is keeping it parallel to the ground and keeping that space, so it should be in the same alignment with your hip. You shouldn't let it drop. You want knee in line with hip as you do it. And then that side lift. Good. Slow and steady and controlled. Should feel it through the back pocket there as you do the side lift. And when you bring that leg forward, it's going to be a little bit more subtle. The core will be working to keep that alignment. You might feel it a bit through the glute as we try and extend the leg back. Well done. Good. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Resting that leg down. Let's turn onto our all fours now. Donkey position. So when you're all ready, we're going to hover those knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then pressing into downward dog. Feeling a nice stretch here. Hold it, walk out those feet. Get those calf muscles nice and flexible. Ankles nice and flexible. One last stretch and then bring it back into the knee hover. Making sure that your neck is in line with the rest of your spine. So eyes forward and pressing into that downward dog again. Stretching here, enjoying the position. Walking those calves out, or those feet out I should say. Let's go for one more repetition. Bring those knees down, slightly hovering them off the mat. Trying to keep our backs flat here. Good. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And pressing up for one last downward dog. Good. Beautiful work. Quick rest in child's pose. Stretching out those shoulders. It's quite demanding on the upper body. but I'm sure we're all getting stronger. And when you are ready, coming up and switching to the other side. So starting with that elbow to knee, we put our top hand behind our head, other arm is resting on that elbow. We have our shoulder directly over that elbow. Bring that knee up and down. Getting a little bit of side crunch through those obliques. Remember to keep the space in between your ear and your shoulder. Really nice work, everyone. We breathe out as that knee comes up, in as we come back to our resting position, which isn't really resting, we are still working hard. Remember to keep yourself propped up, don't let yourself drop, nice and strong. Good work. Alright, 3 more seconds left. 2 and 1. Bringing yourself down, resting that hand on your forearm or on your bicep. We go into that forward hip flexion, trying to keep our knee in line with our hip, not letting it drop down to the ground. Bring it back, keep the belly sucked in and engaged. Little leg lift up and down. Good. Forward, back, up and down. Might be nice to put your hands on your hip, as most of you already do, which is good, and really try and minimize as much movement through that hip as possible. Good. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everyone. Last exercise for this set, and then we're moving into arms, coming onto all fours. We go into those knee hovers once you're all ready. So set yourself up so that your hips are over the knees, shoulders over wrists, tuck toes under. We bring those knees up, backs are nice and straight, heads are in line with the rest of your body. I know we might need to look at the computer screens to see what we're doing. It's the only thing that makes it a bit hard. Let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and pressing into downward dog. Bottoms up to the air. Coming back into our knee hovers when we're ready. Holding, keeping our bellies drawn into the back. Nice and straight, feel the burn. 3, 2, and 1. Pushing into downward dog. We're not quite at child's pose yet. We're going to do one more repetition of these, and then you can take a rest. Alright, back into those knee hovers, holding. If you find it hard to do the knee hovers, then the other alternative is staying in this position and gently lifting those knees up and then resting back down. Lifting the knees up and resting back down. So you're still training those shoulders and your core. For everyone else, press into downward dog. Hold. Good. 3, 2, and 1. And taking child's pose. Stretching out those arms. Well done. That is quite a challenging one on the body. Inhale, deep breaths while we're here. And exhale. Okay. Hope you all enjoyed today's workout and please stay tuned for more.